Russia has attacked Ukraine. Those are early morning explosions heard in the Ukraine capital of Kyiv. After weeks of Russian President Vladimir Putin claiming he had no plans to invade, ABC News has obtained these new images showing Russia moving into forward positions and crossing the Ukrainian border. And so we have live team coverage tonight. ABC 10's Van Tu is getting reaction from the local Ukrainian community. And ABC 10's Carly Gomez is tracking the very real economic impacts this violence could have on all of us here in California. But first, the Pentagon is sounding off on Putin's attack.
It won't be bloodless. There will be suffering, there will be sacrifice. And all of that must and should be laid at his feet.
The Russian military says it has targeted Ukrainian air bases and other military assets, but not populated areas. Meanwhile, Ukraine's president has declared martial law and is urging citizens to not panic as Russia launches military strikes. But the invasion is now fueling new concerns about an all-out war. For weeks, President Biden warned an attack was imminent, and day after day, satellite images showed the continued buildup of Russian resources, troops, and supplies along the Ukrainian border.
This is right out of the Russian playbook to manufacture a provocation as a justification for invading Ukraine.
So what's next? Well, President Biden says he is planning to meet with the G7 tomorrow morning, and the U.S. is now prepared to follow through with a series of penalties, including export controls on critical technologies and sanctions of Russia's major banks. And take a look, Governor Gavin Newsom releasing this statement tonight, declaring California is standing with the people of Ukraine, calling this an unprovoked attack and an armed attempt to overthrow a sitting democracy. There must be consequences, says Newsom. Again, the breaking news tonight, early morning explosions heard in the Ukraine capital as Russia attacks. ABC 10's Van Tu is live tonight with local reaction. Van.
Well, Chris, Sacramento is home to the largest Ukrainian population in the country and one of the largest Slavic communities as well. Now, news of Russia's military operation invasion striking fear and confusion in the diaspora. By some estimates, Sacramento is home to upwards of 100,000 Slavic immigrants, primarily settling in the city's northern and western suburbs in the late 1980s, many coming from Ukraine.
I remember the freedom. As kids, we literally did whatever we want.
Yuri Shimko came to the U.S. as a 6-year-old, now part of Carmichael's Ukrainian Baptist Church, praying for peace as Russian forces began a full-scale invasion Wednesday night of his home country.
Sad to hear that this is happening to our own people. As a church, we're praying for them.
Many with strong ties back in Ukraine. Vlad Scott's chairman of Ukrainian American House in Sacramento has 5 brothers and his parents fearing for their safety in Ukraine. He says the U.S. and allies must take swift action against Vladimir Putin's aggressive actions.
Because president for other country can easily violate international law, invade in Ukraine. It's just crazy moment and big tragedy for the whole world.
Meanwhile, editor-in-chief of Slavic Sacramento, Ruslan Gursky, is keeping close communication with those on the ground in Ukraine.
They say real war started. It's really shocking. People are fleeing from those territories.
And in Sacramento, home to large communities of Russian and Ukrainian Americans.
And people are really confused. People are fighting in comments with each other, arguing with each other, a lot of anger, a lot of fear, a lot of blaming each other. There is a lot of division across our Slavic community in Northern California.
And Chris, it will be a long night. I spoke to many members here at the Ukrainian Christian Church, and they say they have been getting videos and text messages from loved ones all across Ukraine tonight describing the blast. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian American House will be hosting a prayer breakfast on Saturday. They say the last thing they want to see is bloodshed, and they are praying for Ukraine.
Indeed, our thoughts are with everyone tonight. Our Van 2 starting off our team coverage. Keep in mind, this attack will impact us all right here in California. We are already starting to see it, and it is only going to get worse, especially at the gas pump.